Yeah.
Dang. Because that's what this whole arc was about. Sanji, Zeph, the ideology, why he doesn't kick women, who he is, who morphed this kind guy, his family,
his
Germa. Yeah, that's a good way to end the arc. What a great way to end the arc though, man, but with a lot of mystery. We don't know how it ended for the battlefield. Yeah.
News, and they was running that death track.
That Soul Pocus theme song. Yeah, them two, they was in their bag, you know what I'm saying? That
she was
opera.
hitting them high notes too.
He was hitting the strong notes.
Yeah.
You let you know it's serious. Your soul on the line. And she came through with a lot of energy.
Hype.
She got all those carbs. I guess that's why Katakuri gets stronger too. You know what I'm saying? It's in his blood. What an episode though. We got a lot out of this episode.
It's a scary episode, bro.
Especially for the Sun Pirates.
The cliffhanger's terrible.
Germa, they didn't stop fighting until Sanji and the Straw Hats was clear.
Facts.
They pulled up on us, you know what I'm saying, to save us. Realistically, they made it seem like they just wanted their get back. But all the brothers were showing love, Judge talking trash, but still fighting on our behalf. Yeah. And it wasn't until the Straw Hats were clear that they was like, all right, we can stop now.
Yeah, we're done.
See what I'm saying? So they did that for Sanji. You know what I'm saying? They pulled up for him.
You know, I just think they realized that the fishmen were leaving. I guess it's time for us to leave too.
They was here before the fishmen. They didn't know the fishmen was pulling up. They pulled up before the fishmen.
Were they there before the fishmen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Heck yeah. As soon as Peekums got dropped off, Germa pulled up next. That same episode that Peekums died for us hopping out the mirror.
This right
Germa was there next
on
up.
The seas, actually. So
they was on Cocoa Island still fighting. They've been fighting on Cocoa Island the whole time.
We've been fighting off the waters, off the shore Cops. Of Cocoa Island.
But the other kids was on the island fighting. So that big old twin monster, they was all on Cocoa Island.
They flew back, didn't they? Yeah.
It was a good character arc for Sanji for sure.
Yeah.
Added even more layers to an already dope character. You know what I'm saying?
He just not gonna do it.
And you see how important he is. Luffy would have rather starved right there and forsaken all his dreams in Big Mom's territory than leave without Sanji. I can't become the king of the pirates without you, bro. And that's because there's even more potential within Sanji that he still ain't even hit his peak yet. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, his cooking done leveled up.
When it comes to knowing people, he probably got the best observation on the squad. You know what I'm saying? Besides Luffy, it's just Luffy's ain't as clear. Like, Luffy has the dumb trust within you.
Yeah.
But Sanji makes it more analytical and can really break it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a friend. This is an op.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Luffy can look at you and tell your character and read you like a book. But Sanji definitely can. And almost seems in an even more advanced way, too.
Right. Because he can build a bridge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it don't look like it at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kinemon's one of those bonds.
Kinemon's definitely that bond that put us in a position now linked up with royalty from Wano. You know what I'm saying? That was created by Sanji. Or when Nami was betraying the gang or whatever and put on the facade, Sanji didn't even know her, but he was like, obviously she going through something though. That ain't the real. Now granted, he's a simp, so we could just pass it off as him being a simp.
Yeah.
But then it comes to the plays he made, finding the key with Mr. 3 and doing the thing at Annie's lobby, opening the gate.
He knew Robin was capping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But we could also just attest that to his simp methods. Because he told Chopper, he said, no matter what, always forgive a woman when she lies. All right, hey, you're going a little farther. All right, now her lie in particular, you could forgive her because she was doing it for our sake. You read the situation right, but I think out of all the arcs for the post-timeskip, I'd say this one was the best, even though it was drawn out at times, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the anime, you know, they're going to draw it out.
They were scrapping, bro.
They were scrapping, but even like
drawing out scraps is good because the scraps be scrapping.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the wedding cake stuff when Big Mom was delirious for 25 episodes. Wedding cakey!
Yeah, that's
wedding cakey!
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, that definitely wasn't good for her character. This Big Mom right here that pulled up, a whole different vibe. A whole different animal. You know it's the Judgment. Like, they did a good job portraying, oh, this the real Big Mom pulling up here. Not that goofy one looking for the cake who's still the most dangerous person out here.
If she just life or death the whole battlefield, bro.
At the same time?
99% of them is dead. Only Jinbei's alive.
Dang, she pulled up like a straight demon.
And that's how they ain't gonna go back and show us. You don't think they're gonna go back and show us? They need to go back and show us.
We might see a headline down the line.
Oh, that's what they gonna do. Straight to the Big News Morgan.
Big News Morgan got the scoop for you. Woo! So much happened. They definitely about to throw our bounties up, though. Everybody that was out here, bounties are getting boosted.
Zoro gonna be so jealous.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed.
Usopp might be a little sick, too.
What if we're somewhere in that world already? We don't know what the other gang is doing right now.
Already in Wano thugging.
Gosh.
Or ducking and hiding. Camped out somewhere.
I know the one gang was looking for Marco.
Ooh, yeah.
That was Momo's group. Momo and Duke.
I can't wait to see Duke go Sulong.
Oh, and Cat Viper.
And Cat Viper Sulong. Ooh.
Dang.
It's gonna be dumb, brother.
So, when Sanji found out that Pedro died, he felt a little resentment, but Carrot assured him, nah, this is what Big Bro wanted. You know, just make sure that you thank him and everything. And while she tried to keep Sanji strong, she really needed a hug at that time.
Down.
Hurting, yeah, because she still ain't over what Pedro did.
I was thinking it, like the irony of it, her trying to encourage Sanji while she over there probably hurting herself. And then
she couldn't make it out the scene.
Couldn't make it out the scene. In mid-pat, just... It's okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But when Sanji was talking to Pedro, he was like, look, I'm hurting, but y'all gotta save them too that's in the main spot. You gotta save the Duke and Cat Viper, because they about to make history. They gotta stay alive. We need them. It's prophetic with them boys. So we don't even understand the prophecy behind Duke and Cat Viper and their play. Maybe it might be something in leading the new king of the pirates or something. You know, bringing in the Dawn. They've got to be there for the bringing in the Dawn. There's more philosophy. They ain't told us about them yet.
We're not going to understand right now.
That's probably why they couldn't go to Raft too.
Thought it was just them hyping them up, you know what I'm saying, to go back and reclaim Wano from Kaido.
Yeah, but with Pedro, the way Pedro be talking is like, it's prophetic with him.
Yeah, it do be prophetic when he be talking.
He always talking about the Dawn. That's why he gave his life over here for us. Because we the Dawn, you know what I'm saying? The sun's pulling up. And then a connection with the Sun Pirates. We're aligned with Sun mythology. So I wonder if that's going to click in with Ilbath, because Karma told them to praise the god of the sun. You know what I'm saying? It's always something sun related. The will of D is the will for the devil. And there's demons on the team. Everybody's a devil. They done called us monsters before, the Straw Hats. So then we're in our battle with God, the celestial dragons, who are the bloodline of God.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying? They ain't tying it in. It's
just on the worst side of all the things.
But it's construed judgment. Good and bad and everything. The ones that claim to be God, like we're evil and ratchet.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of different philosophies, to be mixing and twisting in here. But
dope.
I think that's what it really is, though, the will of the devil. That's why it's a devil's fruit when you eat it. There's a lot of different philosophies. Who knows?
Hey, man, Nami got dark when she set up King Bomb. I was just editing that episode like, dang, Nami.
She set him up.
Using niggas until you can't use.
She felt bad. She felt bad when King Bomb was dying, though. You know what I'm saying? She knew she pushed it too far. All that dude was doing was trying to mac. They done called her a devil plenty of times.
They say she's a devil. So.
She's a demon, man. The whole clique's got devils in them. You had Puddin', Kiss, and Sanji, I'm guessing, because he was definitely in that realm. He definitely got some lip-to-lip contact, maybe a handy. Off camera, we didn't see. He was stuck in place, though. He was stuck. And then while he was stuck, she done, all right, let me take that away. Because I don't want you catching feelings and actually staying here. You gotta, you're not even gonna stick with your mission. You're gonna be worth nothing. He wouldn't have been worth anything, bro. He just would have been in the alleyway. Shaking, feet shaking still.
Never getting away.
Massive blood loss. He was smitten, bro. Couldn't even hug her back.
I feel like everybody gets suspended once she pulls out your film, though. Everybody's stuck in lost animation.
Nah, he was already there before she did it. You saw he had heart eyes. After she did what she did, before she even touched his brain, he went, hard eyes.
So it was easy to get him.
Right, exactly. He don't even remember what happened. Facts. Took his memory away.
I think she took a lot, though. She took a good little grip.
I think she probably only took that kiss away.
I think she took away the cake, too.
Nah.
All the memories in between.
All I know is that she definitely took the most important moment away from him. Of his life.
It's his first kiss.
Lip-to-lip contact.
Right.
So he don't even know that he's kissed a woman yet.
Still gonna be
looking for that first one.
First kiss, yeah.
Yup. Now he got Viola, now he's got Puddin'. Thanks for looking up for Sanji. But yeah, I'd say overall though, I think this is my favorite arc post-timeskip. It had one of the best fights in the show with Luffy and Katakuri.
It's our first Emperor clash, so I see how things can get out here in the world. It was a good visualization of how emperors move.
Yeah,
that's what I enjoyed the most out of it.
And we realized that we were really out of our tax bracket. We could not see Big Mom. We are not ready for Big Mom. Yeah. The way she blocked him out of fourth gear and let you know the difference in power between an emperor in this exchange. It's just the fact that they made her so goofy throughout the rest of the arc once we destroyed the cake and gave her PTSD and trauma. We were breaking the picture. Like, she was really she was really a hindrance for the team. She was their biggest hindrance.
And I think that's the same thing for all the emperors.
I don't think it's going to be like that for Shanks. He's a different kind of guy.
Maybe not for Shanks.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not the opposite. I'm talking about Kaido.
We got to fight Shanks. We said we're going to fight Shanks. We got to take down all 4 emperors. So I think Kaido, he's got a drinking problem.
Kaido get drunk.
He gets emotional. Yeah, that's true.
Shanks going to have something. We got to figure out what it is, though.
I don't know about Blackbeard.
Because he's so stand up. You're going to have to scrap on the site.
Well, maybe his confidence is his biggest downfall. But then again, he knows how to run, too. He ain't want to just square up with a Kainu when they had
change the whole island.
Yeah, he'll change the atmosphere. That's a good one to run from. I think anybody would have made that run.
He's probably awakened.
Nah, Luffy would have tried to fight him. Luffy would have tried to fight a Kainu in that situation.
Plans. He wasn't the emperor yet. Now he probably got an army and territory and throne. Oh, then again, Blackbeard's probably the type of ship to run out there on 4 rafts. No, he had multiple ships. And
he's a dummy, too. It's Blackbeard a dummy.
He's a real dummy.
Blackbeard a dummy, but he's still more calculated than Luffy, though, at the end of the day. Him and Luffy are the same.
I bet you it's his crew, really. It's him up. He recruiting the right ones. He got his Nami. Like, without Cheesehead and Pedro, I don't think Big Mom functions the same way she would. Like, she wouldn't be as successful. Early on, she had Streusen.
See, Big Mom's smart, though. She get greedy. When she get greedy, that's her biggest downfall. When she get hungry. But when she not hungry...
You think she can make good decisions for her
emperor? Think about it. She got the intel with all her entities. All her soul power is watching over all the land. She don't need nobody to report to her. They can tell her a lie. Her children can be lying to her. And she know, nigga, you lying, because the door told me. Napoleon gets the intel. Big Mom's still smart, even though Streusen manipulated her and groomed her.
Caramel manipulated her.
Anybody started, but eventually,
she's easily manipulated.
But once she realized that power reigns supreme and you can't beat me up, I think somewhere down the line, she did become the menace that she is on the strength of herself.
Yeah, because I know I'm going to win.
And no matter how many husbands I have, no matter what anybody thinks of my kingdom, it is still thriving, building, growing. Because at the end of the day, her kids said, look, if mama falls, Toto Island falls. They came from Pedro's mouth. Even though she got all these hitters of kids and everything, a whole dynasty out here, if Big Mama falls, that's the end of Toto Island.
Because she's the best safety net as far as winning a fight.
Then she taxing everybody, you know what I'm saying, to live here in this utopia. That's been a dream of hers since she was a young child for Mama Carmel's sake. So I think down the line, still Big Mom, that was her ideology. Streusen was just like, what you want to do? You want to make an empire? That's interesting. I'm going to rock with you because the man ain't pulling up. I'm safe. I can thug as much as I want to under your, you know what I'm saying? I'm your right-hand guy, so I'm pretty sure he influenced her, but I still think Big Mom, off the strength of who she is, outside of when she's big greedy, she's a businesswoman. She really be tapped in. She's very smart, so...
She can make deals for herself,
Yeah.
Making deals is something she do. I just think that they all gonna have a little flaws in them, but Shanks seemed to be that guy. He's tapped in another way.
He's calculated.
Yeah.
It seems. He's homeless. They'll just be out there sleeping everywhere. We don't know what Shanks' goal is and, the paths he's taking, especially since he's been to Raftel already.
Whenever we saw him, though, we don't know if he's been able to establish a territory. He probably got a territory now. We already seen him Ace's early career, his early career.
Man, when Mihawk pulled up on Shanks, he pulled up in some random little rinky-dink coast somewhere.
That was still 2-3 years ago, right? At least.
When they were talking about the bounty poster, they was talking about the wanted poster.
2 years ago, he was homeless. You're right.
Still 2 years ago, my dog being homeless. He ain't got no empire nowhere. We don't even know where his territory is.
We don't know where he's at.
So we don't know what's up with Shanks.
Hey, man.
But they did give us a lot of intel on Big Mom, and that was good. You know what I'm saying? It was good to learn about Big Mom, and at the end of the day, she's a big problem. It's just, she's tough.
About 55 islands out there in her territory. She's sitting still. Don't come this way.
You got quite the military, the Tarts, Cracker with the Biscuit Warriors. See, that's the main thing. If Cracker was awake, it would have been over by now. All them Biscuit Warriors. And unless you got Gear 4 power, you can't beat one up. That's the thing. If you ain't got Gear 4 power, you cannot destroy one of those.
Yeah. Zoro and Sanji.
Gear 4?
I mean, they would have had to. If Zoro and Sanji would have been up against a Cracker, they would have had to kick through eventually.
Cracker beat Luffy. If it wasn't for Nami pulling up with the seducing woods, if Nami didn't even have the seducing woods and Nami just pulled up, they would have lost anyway.
Yeah, they probably would have lost for real.
So in order for Luffy to beat Cracker, he needed Nami, her science, to make him wet and soggy until he was able to get some Gear 4 energy back again.
This is true.
And we was on a run all day long running from this dude who was just clapping up Biscuit Warriors, who was getting soggy.
This is true.
That's what I'm saying. So Cracker was a tall task. And to have him out of the fight this whole time, that's a major reason why we made it up out of here. It was a crazy arc, man. A lot of good story development. Now I'm ready for Wano.
Yeah, me too. Zoro's about to have a moment out here.
Zoro's gonna love Wano.
He is.
The land of the samurais and Ryuma. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Getting to know his family.
Oh, so they're gonna see that sword. There's probably gonna be a lot of people trying Zoro off the strength of that sword alone.
Just the sword alone.
Because Kinemon wanted to smoke and still wants to smoke. Good episode. Looking forward to the next Hology Boys. We're out.
The difference between us and scale is so vividly obvious. While in the studio, I become Uberage and then I start treating the beat like the mafia. You think Daenerys just holler Jakartas, cause fire's proceeding from Heatah's esophagus. Me and my partners all represent Charlotte, the city that's North Carolina's metropolis. And we've been patiently waiting to display our greatness, showcasing our lyrical dominance. And to be